Hello guys, today I filmed a tutorial for you using the Lorac Pro palette. This is a favorite palette of mine, so I just thought I would do kind of an easy neutral tutorial. You don't have to use this palette to get a look like this. You can substitute out any colors that look similar. But this is just a really easy, neutral, everyday look. This is pretty much what how I apply most of my makeup in this kind of fashion. So hopefully this helps some of you. Without letting myself ramble on too much longer, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! Okay guys, so I've already applied my foundation and my concealer, and right here I am just applying a setting powder to set all that in place, and I got a brush hair in my nose for a second. Next thing I'm doing is applying my blush. I'm applying this to the apples of my cheeks with an angled blush brush. I don't usually use an angled brush to apply my blush, but lately I have been trying this one out because when I first got it I didn't really like it, and I wanted to just give it another try. And this blush that I'm using is from the MAC Hey Sailor collection, and it's called Fleet Fast. And right here I'm just blending out the blush because in the face you saw a little while ago I thought I looked a little bit like a clown, so I'm just using my big fluffy powder brush and some of that powder I applied earlier just to blend it out a little bit. Right here I'm applying my highlighter with a duo fiber brush by Sigma. This is the Lorac Shimmering Luminous Facial Powder. I can't remember what exactly it's called, but I'll include the name in the down bar. I sneezed. Oops. Okay, now I'm applying my eye primer. This is the Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. This is an all-time favorite of mine, but I'm running out, so I need to get more of this. Right here I am adding a base to my eye just to make the shadows pop and be more vibrant and stick a little better. This is a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm just applying that heavily, concentrating it in my inner corner, and then blending it out so that it doesn't cause any creasing. And I'm also applying it just a little bit under my lower lash line because we are going to be applying shadow there as well. First thing I'm doing is taking a big fluffy brush in the color Mauve from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm applying this just as a transition color into my crease. You can be pretty messy with this because we're going to be applying other shadows over it. We're just using this as a transition so that the space between the colors is not so stark. I'm applying the color Cream into my brow bone highlight. It's not the whitest one in the palette, it's more of a cream color, and I feel like it's a little bit less harsh in the brow bone. I'm applying Champagne all over my lid. This is a great lid color. It's really bright and it really opens up your eyes. I'm just applying this all over the lid, up to the bottom of my crease. Now I'm taking the color Pewter with a pointed crease brush or tapered blending brush, however you want to call it, and I'm just applying that into my crease, starting at the outer corner of my crease and going inward, concentrating it really on the outer corner and just dragging it inward so that it gets lighter as we go. And I just took a little bit of that mauve shade and blended it out a little bit, just so it wasn't quite so harsh and it was blended a little bit better. And here I'm just doing the same thing on the other eye. Wiping away some fallout here. And again, just taking that mauve shade with a fluffy brush and blending that out. Now I'm taking the color Espresso from the palette and applying that into my outer corner with the same tapered blending brush. The key to this part here is just blending and layering and, you know, adding more that you want. See here I'm taking the clean fluffy brush and blending that color out, and then I added more of that mauve shade just to blend the color a little better. And then here I'm taking a little bit more of that Pewter shade and applying it on top of the Espresso, just to, you know, make sure the color doesn't get lost. And then I'm taking more of that champagne color and applying that to the lid because I felt like some of the intensity was lost in the blending, and I'm just applying that to the lid to make it nice and bright. And here I'm taking the shade Nude and applying it as the inner corner color. I really like this shade on the lid as well, but it's just so iridescent and pretty that I really love it on the inner corner, and I like a strong inner corner highlight, so I love that color. And then I'm just doing the outer corner color again on this eye. Again, the key here is, you know, layering and blending until you get the intensity that you're comfortable with. You can even see I messed up a little bit applying the color. It's a little messy looking, but I just kept layering and blending until it was the look that I wanted. More blending. And then here again, I'm just reapplying that champagne color to the lid and blending that into the outer corner color just so that the transitions are not quite as harsh. Again, that nude color in the inner corner just really makes your eyes pop. And just blending it all together. Then I just took a little bit of Espresso and I put it onto the bottom lash line and just dragged that in until it got to where the highlight color was, and then I blended that little line that I had into the outer corner. I blended that out a little bit because it looked a little harsh to me. Now I am taking this Stila eyeliner in Topaz and just putting this into my waterline. This is optional. You don't have to use this. I just feel like it makes your eyes look a little bit brighter rather than using a dark liner. And here is the finished eyeshadow without the liner. And then I went ahead and applied my liner off camera because I'm not very good at liner and it is hard enough for me to get a good look on my own, so I just figured it would be easier for me to do it off camera. And I got pretty lucky and my liner actually looked pretty spot on today, so that never happens. Here I'm just curling my eyelashes before I put on my mascara. I hate doing this. I always pinch my eyelid in there somehow. Now I'm applying my mascara. This is a new sample of the Makeup Forever Smokey Lash. I got this as a 100-point perk the other day at Sephora. I usually save up my points, but every now and then there will be one of the perks in there that I really want to try. It's usually the 100-point perks too. I almost never get the 500 ones. But I really, really love this. This was the first time I had tried the mascara and I'm in love with it. That's me noticing for the first time how great my lashes looked. And I'm just applying it to my other eye as well. I really, really love this and I want to play with it a little bit more, but I definitely think I might want to try out the full size. And usually here I would apply another mascara to layer because I do like to layer mascaras, but I didn't feel like I needed to with this mascara, so I just went ahead and applied some of the Covergirl Lashblast, which is a longtime favorite of mine, to my lower lashes. And this is the final eye look. And here's me being a goon because I lost my little hair thing, and yay! Then for lips, I'm using the Nars lip pencil in, what is the shade? Oh, it's some weird shade I can't pronounce. I'll include that shade name in the down bar. And then here I'm just taking my Too Faced lip gloss in Flirt and applying that over the lipstick. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.